Welcome back to the channel. It's a gorgeous day. It was raining like an hour ago, so as soon as it cleared up, I was like, it's time to go outside and do some work, do some cleaning and stuff. So this is part 3 of the Acura. What is it? 3.2 TL, and we're going to be detailing it today, and it needs it. It's pretty dirty. Let's take a look at it. So it's been a couple days since the last video, so it's been sitting here getting, collecting all the pollen and needles and stuff from the trees. So it's, this is definitely going to help the effects. So we're going to wash it. We're going to buff it and shine it up, see how many of these scratches we can get out. Nothing too fancy, just, not like showroom, just like nice. I want it to look nice. We'll be doing the interior as well. The interior is pretty clean already. All the stuff is pretty clean. It just needs like a touch up. The interior will be quick on this car. The windows is going to take a little bit. They're all dirty. And you know how much I love having clean windows. So we'll be taking care of that. I think I want to wash it first and then let it dry as we do the interior. That's all just pollen. Yellow pollen. I'm really excited to see how nice this thing will clean up. How pretty it can be. We're not going to touch the motor. The motor's pretty clean already. Got some like little blemishes here on the hood. We got some sap. There's some fresh sap, sticky. That stuff washes off pretty easily. These trees don't have like super sticky sap. But yeah, let's get it cleaned up. Let's get it polished. Let's get it looking good. I'm excited. This is one of my favorite things to do, is clean up a car. Get it looking good, get it looking nice, dressing it up, kind of make it look like you're going out in town or something. All these has got a bunch of like door marks on it, and I wonder if the previous owner worked somewhere that had like a big parking lot, busy parking lot, like a supermarket or something, and getting dings all over the place. It's pretty bad on the other side too. Yeah, so on this stuff, I'm really curious as how much of this will come out. It's none of it's like real deep. It's all like real surface stuff. I think it's just like clear coat. We'll find out, but it should be looking good. All this stuff right here, this is just from driving in the driveway. Keeping cars clean out here is kind of hard. When it rains, the driveway, it's all gravel, all the way to the road, and it's a long ass driveway. It's too long, but kicks up dirt. All the cars look like this the day after you wash them, especially when it's raining. So I'm constantly having to clean and wash, or I just drive a dirty car that was clean yesterday, Oh, look at that pile of pollen. I don't know what bush this pollen comes from. We have just tons of plants everywhere, and this has coated everything around here is covered in this stuff. All right, I'm just rambling, and let's get going on this thing. So I got all the basic simple tools: pressure washer, soap. It's just zip wax. I've had that thing forever. What's this? Bucket, bunch of cleaning stuff over there. All the hoses. Of course, you have to have all the hoses stretched out everywhere. So tripping hazards and all that can be fumbling you up. That's always fun to deal with. There's a safety hazard right there. Look at that, just perfect. Glad my insurance is paid up. All right, let's get to work. All right, well, as you can see, it's washed, it's clean. It was dry. It started sprinkling right as I was drying it, but it looks pretty dang nice. I might have to wait for tomorrow, give it another quick wash. There's already stuff falling on it from the tree. Give it another quick wash, and then we'll be able to look at all the details. But as you can see, it looks so much cleaner. It's not quite, you know, it definitely needs a buff. There's a lot of scratches all over it. The paint's pretty dull. It's not like shiny. It's also, it doesn't bead very well, and the paint's kind of rough. So buffing it will definitely help. But I like what it looks like so far. I'm liking how clean it is. Man, there are a lot of scratches. Looks like somebody put something on the thing, then drug it this way, then drug it this way for some reason. There's a lot of these little spots all over it, on the hood, the trunk, and the up on the roof. I'm not sure what they are. Some of them feel like they've gone through the clear coat. Some of them don't. And I'm wondering if those will buff out. I think these are like lichen stains or something. Maybe sap stains. Not from these trees, but these were all here when I got it. So anyway, great progress. I think it's time to move into the inside. It's supposed to be sprinkling off and on for the rest of the night. So we'll start doing the inside. Get that all spiffied up. That isn't, oh, my headphones came on. Turn off. There we go. What was I saying? It's so rude for Neil Young to interrupt me like that. Anyway, not a hippie. So the windows are done. And as you can see, it came on again. Maybe I should just take them out. Okay. As you can see, it's getting dark out. So I think we're going to call it for tonight. Got all the windows done. They look great, just like crystal clear. I'm probably gonna have to check. Man, it's like really blue out here, huh? Gonna have to check the front windshield in the morning. It had some like grease on the inside, like somebody sprayed the dash with like shiny stuff and like left it on the window for some reason. Back window had all kinds of little fingerprints on it. So I think there's some kids in here, but there's no indentions on the seats for like car seat. But yeah, so I'm gonna clean up a little bit and continue tomorrow. And it's supposed to be sunny all day tomorrow, not raining, so that we can finish wiping everything down, vacuuming. Notice the door jambs are kind of a bit dirty. Oh, cool thing, there is a sticker right here. You can't see it through the tent. Change your oil sticker. This car has 104,000 miles on it, and it says the next oil change is due at 107,000 miles. And it was done at the dealership, the Honda dealership up in the big city from us. So that's cool. It's, you know, like I said, I thought this thing was like maintained really well when I found it, and I think it was. I really do. Everything I see on it Looks like it was maintained. The only real damage is the door ding. I'm yammering. I'm going on. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so we're gonna wipe stuff down, then vacuum, put not the carpet, the floor mats back in. I might go get some leather care stuff. I thought I had some, but I think about, because I would like to get that leather protected at least. And then we'll do the outside and get the buffing, which is the exciting part. All right, so see you tomorrow. Probably put a commercial up. All right, I'm back. I think standing almost in the same spot I was when I left. Did y'all enjoy that commercial? Anyway, so it's the next day. I was able to finish up all my day stuff a little bit earlier than normal, so we're out here a little bit earlier, which is good. So I should be able to finish this today. Really hoping so. Let's take a look at it. So just from sitting overnight, see all the pollen that's already gathered on it? Look at that. It's crazy, crazy thick. The whole thing is covered in it. Look at that on the roof there, or the roof. Yeah, I guess that is the roof. But it looks good. I mean, it's so much cleaner than it was, and now that we can see it dry, it looks great. Also, I'm surprised I haven't done the tires yet. But look how clean they got, just with the spray down of soap and spray down of water. That kind of surprised me a bit. I'm gonna wash it real quick, finish the interior, then we'll start buffing it, and let's get to it. So interior is done. Looks real nice. I mean, it was nice when I started, so I'm not going to go much further than that. I like it when they're like really dirty and you get them all real nice and shiny. But look at the amount of pollen that's already collected. So we're gonna, as we're doing the buffing, oh, this is one of those spots I was talking about. It feels like it's eaten through the paint. I have no idea what did that. Some kind of tree stuff. Anyway, so we're gonna start, I think probably on the trunk with one panel, go one panel at a time, and we're gonna have to rinse it off constantly, keep this dust from getting into the pad and hurting the paint. It's gonna be kind of a pain, but you know, we'll get through it. It'll look so much better. So for tools for this one, I'm using super cheap polisher. It's soft, I think it's called like a fine soft polishing pad or something. Super fine soft, something like that. Brand new, I just got it. And then this stuff right here, medium cut cleaner. Wait, is this the right stuff? Yeah, mirror glaze, the mirror glaze stuff. This is supposed to not leave swirl marks, so I'm hoping, because this is, you know, this is dark paint, and if you're going to leave swirl marks, that's the car you'd put it on. So let's see if it works. If not, I'll have to go get some other stuff. All right, what do y'all think? There's they didn't take all the scratches out. I don't want to go too far though, but it is a little swirly. I could try the harder. Maybe I'll give it one pass with the harder stuff. Maybe on that side with the big scratches. And then do it with the softer stuff, and we'll see what happens. Let's try that, because that's not bad. I'm just worried about putting swirls in it. I think they'd show up pretty easy on this car. Like in some angles of the sun, you can see them. I don't know. I don't think it's showing up on camera quite like it is in life. I don't know, it looks nice. It is shiny. Right here, I need to definitely get that spot a little bit more. But yeah, let's try the little bit harder stuff on these scratches over here. We'll kind of make a decision after that. Yeah, so we're looking at getting rid of those with no swirl. So I might have to do it twice, you know, once with the harder stuff, once with the lighter stuff. Okay, so I realized I grabbed the wrong bottle earlier. This is the one I'm using to polish it for the final polish. That didn't take quite as many scratches out as I wanted it to. It did take a bit. I'm going to try it one more time with the harder polish, and then I'm going to try the swirl remover, and we'll see what happens. But I mean, that didn't do bad right there. Oh, also for this stuff, I'm using a used rougher, like medium, I think. The white one is called fine. This one's called medium. All right, you know, honestly, that looks real good. I wish the sun would come out for a second. Let me see if it's swirly. All right, I think that's the key. It's pretty nice. Not as nice as I'd like it, but I don't want to. I think this is actual paint correction stuff. And the scratches are still in it are pretty deep, so we're gonna do this. All right, so my camera ran out of memory in the middle of the other door, so I didn't get any of this, which is unfortunate. But I was doing the door dings on the other side. The other door is worse than this door, or was worse. So take a good look. That one's a dent. I don't think that one's gonna come out. Anyway, so I had a bunch of stuff like this, all these, you know, white spots you see, and now it looks like this. It looks a lot better. So they were all over, especially right under this ridge here, and this is what they look like now, the worst ones. I really think some of these are through the clear coat. I'm not going to worry about them too much. I think they're good where they are. I had to use the stronger of the two polishes I had, and then I used the the harder pad, the medium pad and the medium stuff, and then it did have swirls all over it. So went back with the polishing stuff and did all that, and put the camera on, hit record, didn't look at the camera again until it was all done, and it wasn't recording. I was like, what the heck? And it was full. I'm so sorry you missed this. This was probably, other than the hood, this is probably going to be the biggest transformation. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. This paint, when you're up close, especially when the sun comes out a little bit, it's got so many different colors of sparkle in it. It's really pretty. All right, so anyway, we got quite a bit left, so let's get rolling. All right, well, we are done buffing. Took a long time, which is fine. I like buffing cars. I like taking my time, you know, just making sure it's nice and good, and that I get every little thing that needs to be done. And the scratches on the hood over here came. I mean, if you look at it at an angle, I can still see them. They're pretty deep, but they came out pretty nicely. Almost everything that I wanted to come out of the car came out of the car, came out of the paint anyway. Except for all these little like weird spots that I don't know what they are. I really think that is eating through the clear coat, and I think some of them eating through the paint a little bit, but I'm not going to worry about them. So the sun's going down, as you can see. It's already behind the trees, and it's going to start getting real dark here real soon. So this is going to go over one more day, which is also fine with me. Sometimes it takes forever to clean a car when you do it like, you know, deep and hard like this. But before I go in tonight, I am going to spray it down really good. When you do this, make sure, you know, you're getting all the cracks and stuff. And so I'm going to go over the whole thing with the pressure washer, spray it all down, make sure I get all this stuff in here real good. Wash it off because there might be some residue still left on it. Then let it sit all overnight, and we'll finish it up tomorrow. I got to wax it still and do the wheels. I think wheels and waxing is all we got done. I'm really happy with it though. I don't know if many people are going to be able to tell, like out in the road, like, because this color just kind of like fades into the background anyway. I think that's why they painted this car this color, because it, you know, hides a lot of stuff. You can't see a lot of stuff on it. Looks nice, it's a pretty color, but you know, at the same time, it kind of fades into the background, like I said. Anyway, so we're gonna get that stuff done. We're this close. Gonna be happy to be there. And then I'll have to wash it every single day because of the pollen. I mean, look at it already. Some of that is buffing dust as well. That's another reason to like spray it off, is because the buffing dust gets all over the place. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna clean up what I can, spray it off, and probably throw you another commercial at you. Hope you enjoy it. Hope it's a good one. All right, final moments of this car. Look how dirty it is. This is just from one day of sitting here. Less than 10 hours, I think. Insane. Maybe 12 hours? 12 hours at the most since I've seen it last. Anyway, we're gonna start with the tires today. I don't have anything fancy. They're not in bad shape. They've got some curb rash and stuff, which I'm not gonna worry about. Gonna spray them some down with whatever this is and soap them up and spray them off, and we'll be done. And then wash the car and wax. So let's get it going. Alright, so for wax, I've got this stuff, which I'm really kind of disappointed in. It doesn't last very long. I used it on banana peel, if you remember that, the yellow 70 F100 I had. And it didn't last very long at all. It lasted maybe a month, month and a half, and I had to reply it. And the stuff I used to get, same company, but it was just pure Carnauba, and it wasn't Carnauba Plus. And man, that stuff would last half a year. I like that stuff a lot, but I couldn't find it this time. Anyway, so I can already tell it's a little swirly in some spots. I'm gonna wax it up, see what it looks like, get it out in a different spot so pollen stops dropping off of it, and we'll see what the finished product looks like. Oh, don't let me forget, I gotta shine the tires up. All right, but there it is. I'll give you some fancy shots of how nice it looks and stuff here in a second. But I wanted to thank you so much for watching. You know, I generally do older things on this channel. So if you like seeing this, you know, check out some of my older stuff. Once in a while I do newer things. I'm not that good at the newer stuff. I'm definitely an old school kind of a person. I have another project. I have another detailing project actually right after this. Big truck, which is also new. I've got a couple videos on that one as well. But yeah, I kind of miss doing the old stuff. It's been a couple months since I had something old to work on, and I need another one. I'm probably going to be looking for one here soon. Anyway, if you like this kind of stuff, if you like how I do it, you know, I'm not professional in any way. I'm just somebody at home who's trying to actually, you know, enjoy my cars. And I do, you know, enjoy my cars. You know, give a like, give a subscribe if you want to help out the channel. There's a PayPal link down in the description. You can, you know, if you feel like donating, please, you know, donate. It helps. Any money that I get from that goes directly to the cars, supplies, parts, tools, you know, whatever goes to that. None of anything that y'all donate goes to me. It all goes to this stuff, you know. Anyway, I'm planning on putting out more videos than I have been. Definitely going to get something older for everybody to have a gander at. And not sure if I really learned anything on this. This car was pretty easy. It wasn't that dirty to begin with. It wasn't that, I mean, it was a little scratched up. I was a little nervous about the dark paint. I'm always nervous about buffing dark paint because it can swirl so easy. It worked out really nice. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day.